Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin dominance. I know this is at the moment the hot topic, the Bitcoin dominance chart, so I wanted to give you an update specifically just on this one. And at the moment, the trend remains up from the August 2022 low. Now, we are also tracking this from an Elliott Wave point of view, but please note that a chart like that, you can't really use Elliott Wave for it. I mean, we can recognize patterns and everything. And to be honest, this looks really good, like a 5-wave move up that formed here from the November 2024 low, but it's not too predictive, okay? Because first of all, this is not a tradable asset, and then the scale is in percent, so it can really only go up to 100%, and then you can't really use Fibonacci levels properly. And yeah, it's a bit tricky, but overall, what we are tracking here is still an ongoing sideways range, and I'm watching how the market will react now to the next target. So a few days ago, I communicated here the next target range. I think I made a video about that. I published it in our member area. I think I even published it on X, or at least some of these. So we want to zoom in a minute and take a look at that. But overall, bigger picture, please note that what we have here is long-term something that looks like a downtrend and now a massive consolidation pattern before potentially another leg down. But that could take a while until that happens, okay? Now, what many people are watching for, hoping for, waiting for, and to be honest, it would be great, is a move down in this E wave, for example, of the triangle, or the D wave, depending on how I count it from an Elliott Wave point of view. But see, just looking at the trend lines, we're dealing with a large range here. I mean, Bitcoin dominance is now at like a 4-year high or something, and it's pushed to nearly 66% now. Not quite reached yet, but we're getting to that next target there at 66.4%. And what this move down would be considered, potentially an altcoin season. Now, it doesn't need to go down that much. I mean, there are some Fibonacci levels, standard guidelines that I'm using here. I need to adjust it now with the latest high, but it doesn't change too much. But sort of the area around, 45% maybe to 48% could be reached if we get a proper, let's call it sell-off, even though it's not really a sell-off here. But yeah, if we see Bitcoin dominance drop. We're far away from that. We still have an uptrend that's unfolding, and we're approaching this trend line, which has at the moment 2 touch points, maybe 3. Yeah. So this is something to watch, especially on the lower time frame. Let me go to the daily chart. So the idea is at the moment that we could be in this 5th wave to the upside. An Elliott Wave cycle is a 5-wave move, so after that we could get a pullback. But actually, it's a 5th wave of a C wave. Need to swap these around. Actually, I'm just seeing that. So yeah, 5th wave of a C wave. I applied standard Fibonacci guidelines here to these microstructures, and it seems to be an ending diagonal if we want to see this from an Elliott Wave point of view. And there are some Fibonacci levels which could provide next target range: 66.4%, 67.8%, and 69.3%. In addition to that, we've got this descending trend line here that's coming down, which could provide some additional resistance. I mean, honestly, until we see in the first step a break below 62% here, followed by the previous swing lows, especially this one, the December low at 54.7%, there is honestly no sign of a top. So we'll keep watching this. I'm curious to see how we react to this blue zone. That seems to act as a magnet at the moment. I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.